Kim's audio is not on.
Yeah. Amy, could you turn Kim's audio on so she can do the initial part of the meeting?
Yes.
Thank you. And I think Dave is here. I'm wondering if that's Dave. Is that Dave Batista, our board member?
He's also off.
Yeah, he'll need to have audio as well.
There he goes. Dave, is that you?
I'm here.
Okay, good. Okay, Kim, do you want to call the roll?
Kim, are you there or not?
Kim, are you there?
I see that she's there.
You know what? I can do the roll. I'm not sure why she's not. She does the taping, so I want to make sure she's on. Let me.
Yeah, make sure she's taping.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've begun the live stream on YouTube.
Hang on, let me get her on.
Well, it must be 4 o'clock.
But it's recording.
It's 4 o'clock on May 5th.
Kim is recording, but she
Okay,
can't do
2020.
the audio and have that plugged in at the same time. So I'll do the roll call for her.
Okay, very good.
Calling to order the Tuesday, May 5th, 2020 Architectural Review Board meeting at 4:03, Howard.
Yeah, it's great. If you could just give us the roll call.
Howard Boyle,
Here.
Kevin Kugel,
Here.
Dennis Sachs,
Here.
David Basista,
Here.
Bridget Tipton. Here. Okay. Everyone
Okay.
present.
Very good. If Eric, who are you going to be giving the oath to? Who's going to be speaking to us today?
Before if I can interrupt, for all the applicants will need their mics turned on so they can affirm the oath, Amy. So if you could turn everybody's mic on except for Heather Heckman, Tom Wilkie, and Kim Brown, that Russ can attest that they're to the oath.
Okay, everybody's unmuted.
Okay, great. Go ahead, Eric.
If all the witnesses would raise their right hand, do you swear or affirm the testimony you give before the Architecture Review Board shall be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. So our first project is the Freedom Fellowship at 500 VFW Parkway. And who is going to be presenting that?
Neil?
Neil?
Yeah, Neil Brooks.
Okay. Neil, go ahead.
Sure. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm sure you've seen the application for the conditional use permit for our fellowship to use that building at 500 VFW Parkway as our church building. We plan to use the existing space there as shown in the floor plan, proposed floor plan on the last page of that application. You can see the chair layout in the main assembly area and some tables and chairs in the study center area. And most of the building at this time is going to remain as is. We will be replacing the sign that is existing on the building to say Freedom Fellowship of Northeast Ohio. The parking for now is going to remain the same. The driveways will remain the same. The lighting and the landscaping will remain the same.
So, and I'm a little confused, Bridget. What are we?
Because this
What do you
is
want us to
for the planning commission, you need a recommendation to the planning commission with regards to the proposal that essentially the exterior is remaining the same. They will be changing the sign and they'll go through that process with Heather and if needed, come back to the art board. But at this point, it's affirming through a recommendation of planning commission that they've been reviewed by you and that you recognize that the exterior essentially isn't changing, which will then let the planning commission know you support or do not support that approach.
And so do you, this does not take a certificate of appropriateness, no? It's just a
No, they're
recommendation?
Right, they're outside of that, right?
Okay, very good. So anybody have any comments about this specifically? I mean,
no.
I've had this building for years and years. In fact, I think we financed it when they built it. And how much acreage do you have there?
I believe it's 5.9.
5 acres, yeah, that's what I thought. It's a very nice piece of property. Go ahead, Dave, was that you that had a comment?
Yeah, I have no comments. I just, you know, if we're ready, I would make a motion to make a recommendation to the planning commission that we've reviewed the project and find it appropriate for the use.
Okay, is there a second to that?
I will second that.
Okay. Any discussion? If not, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Any vote there's a roll call vote.
Roll call vote?
Sorry.
Okay, we have a roll call vote. Bridget, are you going to be doing that?
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting Kim can't hear us.
Kim can't do it.
Bridget, I'll do it, okay?
Okay, Eric, go ahead and do it.
Great, that's great. Thanks, Eric.
Kevin Kugel,
Aye.
Dennis Sachs,
Aye.
Dave Bautista,
Aye.
Bridget Tipton,
Aye.
Howard Boyle.
Aye,
Passes 5-0.
very good. Thank you very much. And Neil, you're the only one here from the church?
No, the Greg Morsher and Joel Hughes
Okay, everybody's there. Okay,
Yeah.
are
great.
also representatives. Yes.
No, frankly, and just a personal note, I think you're getting a wonderful building.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and great location, a lot of potential use with all that land. It's a special site, especially for your use.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Before we move to the next case, I have a question for Heather. Hopefully her mic is on. I noticed on the agenda, it says recommendation to planning commission. Isn't this in the overlay district? So this would actually require a certificate of appropriateness?
you mean the next one?
Yes, I'm asking.
Yeah,
Look in my zoning book too, but I was reaching out to Heather if her mic's on, if she could confirm that. Okay. It is. Okay.
it is, the West River.
It
neighborhood.
is in the overlay, so instead of recommendation for item 3 on this next case, we need to actually be making a motion for a certificate of appropriateness.
Okay, very good. Okay, so we'll move on to Bell Tower Brewery. You guys with the other group, you can take off. Really appreciate being here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mhm. So, and I assume with Bell Tower, I think we lost, oh, there they are. So, Bridget and Ryan, are you going to be presenting this?
Yes,
Yes.
You're on, guys.
thanks. So you all know me, but this is my husband, Ryan, and this venture will be primarily his, but I'll be a part owner, which is what allows me to present to you today. We are in negotiations to purchase the building from Sean Martin and his family, and we are going to Planning Commission on June 2nd. We're seeking conditional use approval before we purchase the building. Since we're going to Planning Commission and we're in the overlay district, that's what requires us to come before you for a certificate of appropriateness. We have no planned changes to the exterior of the building. We're just seeking confirmation of that from you, so that we can present at Planning Commission in June. Once we've acquired the building, we'll be back. So we have to have a dumpster enclosure. We're proposing a fence around the patio. And once we have the building and a logo and all that, then we'll be back for signage as well. But so at this point, it's just enough to be able to go to Planning Commission for that conditional use approval so that we can purchase the building. We're really excited about the building. It's a beautiful building. And we're excited about being able to kind of protect it and also making it a little bit more public than it's been for a long time. So other people can get to see the inside and enjoy it too.
Well, this building, I think, is very historically significant for the community. Built in like 1858, I think,
That's right.
I remember. And not that I was there, but I remember it when I was in high school in the basement, and I've looked over your floor plan. It's very interesting. The basement was a coffee shop, and it was called the Yellow Unicorn. And we had a jug band, and we used to play there every weekend. And it was a high school place to go, and it was fun. But that was probably the last time I think that was used. But it's a wonderful building.
It is.
You're very lucky.
They've taken exceptional care of the building.
Yeah.
It's in really, really nice shape.
So what is any comments about this from anybody?
Will they come back with the fence then when they decide what type it's going to be for the patio enclosure?
Yes.
Okay,
You'll come back with everything primarily.
okay.
That
Yeah.
certificate of appropriateness include a requirement that after the building is acquired and the signage and outside seating area have been finalized, they need to come back to the Architectural Review Board for a certificate of appropriateness for those items.
Okay.
Yeah. So that you'll want that all in the certificate of appropriateness. Is there anybody that would like to move that other than Bridget? Bridget will be abstaining on this vote.
I would like to make the motion that be approved.
And okay, as Bridget stated it.
Well, I guess we can't say as presented.
Yeah.
How about a motion to recommend a certificate of appropriateness be issued with the exterior remaining the same and the condition that the project come back before the Architectural Review Board once signage and outside seating area plans are finalized?
I would like to do that. I'd like to recommend a certificate of appropriateness. What did she just say? All those different things.
As stated by Bridget just a second
yeah.
ago.
Yeah, that works for me.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Good, because you're going to need to. Any discussion? It's a wonderful project.
Yeah.
I assume you're going to let the bell toll at noon like it has been. I
Yeah.
I went home for lunch today and the bell is telling me it's 12 o'clock. So
Yeah,
Bob, I was going to ask you, is there still a bell in it? But obviously I know there's a bell in it.
Yeah. I just like to add, I'm really obviously happy that this is happening. And I've spent a lot of time in that building for the last 10 years because my wife has worked there. And so when I heard they were moving out, I was afraid, but now I'm not.
Thank you.
Well, that's good to know. We don't want you afraid.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
a
you.
wonderful thing. Yeah. Any other discussion? If not, could we have a roll call vote? Eric?
Kevin Kugel,
Aye.
Dennis Sachs,
Aye.
Dave Bautista,
Aye.
Bridget Tipton,
Same.
abstain,
Dane? Yeah.
Howard Boyle.
Aye.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you.
4-0.
Very good. Okay, what else do we have? We have a meeting summary for March 3rd. And we need that approved. Boy, it's been a while, huh? Would there be a motion to approve the meeting summary as presented?
I'll make a motion to approve the meeting summary as presented.
Is there a second?
I will second it.
All in favor, say by saying aye.
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 Opposed?
Aye.
Or
Well, do we need a motion on, you need a roll call on that one too?
I haven't seen anything saying we need a roll call for approval of minutes, so I'm not worried about it.
Okay, very good.
I just want to clarify, was the second by Kevin? Who seconded?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
All in favor, signify by saying aye. Well, we did that. I'm sorry. Yeah. How about any other business you want, Bridget or Eric?
I think that is all I have. Eric, do you have anything?
None.
Well, this worked great. It's too bad the weather is so cold because here it is 4:15 and I could go play golf, but I'm not playing today. It's too cold. So if there's no other business to come in front of the board, we would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll
Motion
make
to
a-
adjourn.
Yeah. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor, Senator saying aye.
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 Okay, great. Thanks, guys. Good luck, Bridget.
Thank you.
I still can't get my video to work.
Yeah.
Well, we
You
know
don't
what
have to
you're
keep trying.
Yeah.
I've been trying.
Bye.
Bye.
There should,
Bye.
yeah,
Bye.
so long, yeah. I'm really lucky. I've got a whole staff full of people that tell me how to do all these things. But this is actually a very nice way to do it.